Hello everyone, Shy Guy 141 here. Today we are going to rank Wave 1 of the Booster Course Pass in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, this is my personal opinion, but I will respect your opinion. So, let's get this over with, shall we? Number 8, Toad Circuit. Okay, so, yeah, we knew this was going to be at the bottom of the list. Now, I personally don't mind Toad Circuit, but I can kind of see why some people are upset by this track. We couldn't have gotten a track like Shy Guy Bazaar, which was going to be an 8 originally, but was replaced by 3DS Neo Bowser City, which I am very salty about. Good thing it's coming back in World, but I have, like, nothing to say about this track. It's basic. I mean, it's pretty fun for, like, multiplayer, I guess, or introducing new players to the game if you have the pass or something. But I practically have nothing to say anything about this track, so let's move on to number 7, shall we? Number 7, Tokyo Blur. And Tokyo Blur takes the 7th spot. Now, like I said with Toad Circuit, I personally do not mind this one, but like, it's really short, and it should have been in the Golden Dash Cup, because it's a great way to introduce the lap changing mechanics to like new players. I mean, it has some landmarks like the Tokyo Tower and Mount Fuji, but it's really short, and the final lap takes you on an expressway, which is pretty boring, I guess, but I don't really have anything bad to say about this one. It's just pretty mid, I guess. It's just there. Yeah, it's just like there or something. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about Tokyo Blur, so let's move on to number 6, shall we? Number 6, Sky Garden. GBA Sky Garden, a controversial remake of a beloved GBA course. I personally grew up with the DS version of GBA Sky Garden, but like when playing the A remake, yeah, it's a lot shorter. And let's just compare the minimaps and you'll see why. Yeah, they removed some of the turns. I understand why the Mario Kart Tour team had to do this because, well, the controls in that game are not the best, but they could have found a way around it. Anyways, this course is pretty decent. Nothing too special. You're in the clouds and you get to bounce on a mushroom or something. And, I wish there was some anti-grav, but where would you put anti-grav in, like, a sky like this? Like, I think it would be pretty useless, but it's still left to be desired. But I still like this course. I just wish it was a little bit longer. Let's move on to number 5, shall we? Number 5, Paris Promenade. At number 5, we have Paris Promenade. This is a great opener for the Booster Course Pass, and it doesn't disappoint. You get to drive under the Eiffel Tower, you get to pass a piranha plant near the Louvre Museum trying to bite you, and the final lap takes you backwards. Oh, and there's a shortcut in Arc de Triomphe, which is pretty cool if you have a mushroom or something. I mean, you can do it shroomless, but why would you? Anyway, while this track's route is nothing to be desired, where the first 2 laps are just repeated, on the final lap, you do go backwards, which is really cool. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say about Paris Promenade. A really great opener for the Booster Course Pass. Now let's move on to number 4, shall we? Number 4, Coconut Mall. At number 4, we have Coconut Mall. And while this is a controversial remake of a beloved Wii track, I think this track is still great nonetheless. You get to literally drive inside a shopping mall. How cool is that? Anyway, you get to take 2 paths at the end, where one has a booth and the other has a glider. And then you go to the parking lot, where 2 Shy Guys are waiting for you, and they do donuts. I remember when the Mii's used to be there, though. Even though I technically, well, this is the first version of Coconut Mall I ever played, so, I don't really have a bias towards Mario Kart Wii. So I'm practically neutral to this version. But I can kind of see why people say they took out the magic of this one. I can kind of see the problem with this one, but it's still a great track nonetheless. And yeah, Coconut Mall, best track. Shy Guys doing donuts. Do I need to say more? Let's move on to number 3, shall we? Number 3, Choco Mountain. N64 Choco Mountain, one of the best N64 tracks to date. And this remake does not disappoint. I gotta give credit to Tour though for adding the Crystal Cave section, because man, that's cool. Including the glider ramp too. That's like a really great addition for like a mountain track like N64 Chocolate Mountain. The boulders are no longer chocolate, they're just basic rocks, which makes me mad for some reason. But other than that, this remake is still great. And yeah, I have nothing else to say, so let's move on to number 2, shall we? Number 2, Ninja Hideaway. Tour Ninja Hideaway, the best Tour Nitro. Even if it's a bit overrated, this track has some love for it, even if it's a bit janky with Mario Kart 8 physics. It does not disappoint. You get to take multiple paths, there's 2 gliders, etc, etc, etc. And for some reason, the devs thought it would be funny to put a random ultra shortcut, which I can perform for some reason on 200cc but not 150cc, because I hate 150cc. Anyway, this track does not disappoint. It literally takes you into a Ninja Hideaway. Reminds me of that track from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, except without the seasonal thing. I mean, Animal Crossing does it, but where's like the fun in that, I guess? But I got nothing else to say about Ninja Hideaway. Let's move on to number 1 and find out who gets the number 1 pick, shall we? Number 1, Shroom Ridge. Okay, the only reason I put this track at first is because I'm biased towards Mario Kart DS. And even though I'm biased towards like most of the tracks in this game, I think this one I have a really huge bias on. And this track does not disappoint. You're literally going on a miniature road trip. You have cars to avoid, like I just bumped into one right now, a tunnel you can go inside, and a cool shortcut they added in this version, and Tour with a glider, but I'm playing the 8 Deluxe version, so this one doesn't have the glider. That's all I gotta say about DS Shroom Ridge. You literally go on a miniature road trip with this one. Don't tell anyone I have a DS bias though, okay? Alright, let's end this ranking right now. That's my ranking of Wave 1 of the Booster Course Pass. Hope you liked this video or something like that. And yeah, I have nothing else to say, so sayonara.